Hello everyone, I'm Apurva Pandita and you are watching Live Law. I have a question for you all today, especially for the females. Have you ever felt like you needed to prioritize your menstrual difficulties over your work? Or maybe you ever had to miss work or school due to your menstrual difficulties not being taken seriously? I mean, we all as women have faced that at some point of our life. Well, there's a good news. These physical and mental struggles faced by women have been duly recognized in the state of Kerala now. Taking into consideration the mental and physical difficulties faced by the female students during menstruation, necessary steps will be taken to implement menstrual leave in all the universities. With this, the Higher Education Minister of Kerala, Dr. R. Bindu, in January this year, had declared that necessary steps will be taken to ensure menstrual leave in all the universities of Kerala. Dr. R. Bindu's announcement led to a huge spark in the country, resulting in debates, while actualization of women's menstrual right in one part of the country led to a harsh realization for women in other parts of the country as well, that there's still a lot on our plate. There's still a long way to go before women get their menstrual rights. If we look at the international picture, Spain in February this year had introduced paid menstrual leave. This was again another eye-opener for India. Soon after, this concept of menstrual leaves reached the Supreme Court of India as well. Advocate Shailendra Mani Tripathi filed a PIL. However, the Apex Court refused to entertain this issue, obviously giving valid reasons. The court stated that this matter falls within the domain of policy and not with the judiciary. And Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, also remarked that if employers are compelled to grant menstrual leave, it may discourage them from hiring women at all, scared that they'll have to provide paid menstrual leave to women every month. However, this led to one good thing: the realization and acknowledgement of this problem. Well, as they say, you don't get what you don't ask for. Yes, we admit that debates on menstrual leave are indeed important. But if we look at the entire picture, we are still lacking something as basic as menstrual equity. Now, what does it mean? What is menstrual equity? Equality is giving everyone the same pair of shoes. Equity is giving everyone a pair that fits. While equality refers to treating everyone the same way, regardless of their differences, equity emphasizes upon providing each person with what they need, while recognizing that not everyone begins at the same place in society. Now, based on this concept, if I explain menstrual equity, more or less it would mean that women should be able to bleed with dignity. Interestingly, out of 1.8 billion people who undergo menstruation every month, around 400 million menstruators are in India alone. But the truth that is often swept under the rug is that a huge number of women in India face period poverty. That is the lack of access to menstrual products, sanitization facilities, and most importantly, female-friendly washrooms. In 2018, the government had declared tampons and sanitary napkins to be tax-free. However, we all know the real situation. These products are still priced quite high. However, the important question now is, how do we attain menstrual equity? How do we get rid of period poverty? Well, the first step towards achieving this is having access to wash facilities, that is water, sanitation and hygiene facilities. And for this, female-friendly toilets are very important. Female-friendly toilets are a very important factor to achieve equity in workplaces and other institutions as well. Now, we all must assume that places of justice, that is the courts of our country, that uphold the principles of equality and equity must have translated these concepts into action. But let me tell you, there's a bitter pill to swallow in this regard. While the country is proud that more women are donning the robes and becoming a part of the legal fraternity, either as lawyers or as judges, the harsh reality is that many of the court complexes lack basic infrastructure and sanitation facilities. Different female advocates have had different experiences depending on the court they practice in. While Delhi High Court and Lucknow bench of the Allahabad High Court are said to have female-friendly toilets with proper sanitary napkin vending machine and a hygienic disposable system, some other lower courts of the country are still in deplorable conditions. As also acknowledged by Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud himself, the structure of the legal profession even today across India is feudal, patriarchal, and not accommodative of women. And these words appear more true when we look at the very infrastructure of the court complexes. Well, all it would take to ensure equity, to ensure inclusivity for women, not only in court complexes but in all other places, is just to ensure that they have a safe and hygienic facility to relieve themselves. Women should have avenues to safely dispose of their sanitary napkins during their red days, particularly in courts, the institutions that declare and protect such rights. Another common experience for women in India is the lack of basic hygiene facilities, a basic hygienic washroom while traveling on highways. We should all as a society acknowledge and recognize that females do have distinct sanitation needs when compared to males in order to manage their menstruation and other needs comfortably and with dignity, including easy access to water and soap, safety measures such as locks on the doors, and mechanisms for discreetly handling menstrual wastes. That was all for today's video. If you like our content, then do like and subscribe to our channel. And do tell us in the comment section below which state in India, except Kerala, has the provision of menstrual leaves. Thank you.